For hundreds of great shows like this one, go to onnetworks.com.
One seasoned chef, 3 random ingredients, and 3 tough judges. It's time for Stump the Chef. Today, award-winning chef Matt Weaver will set his creative culinary skills against his toughest opponent yet. Let's see today's random ingredients.
Salmon, avocado, and plantain?
Now, let's play Stump the Chef.
Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw a twist in there, but yeah, this one's gonna be really good. They're all gonna like it.
And he's off.
Not wasting any time. Matt's already got a bunch of ingredients going on in that blender.
Looks like he's making a green milkshake. I like.
I'm guessing he's going for some sort of guacamole. You can see he cut up the avocado. That was the first thing he put in.
Oh, cool trick with the pit.
Although the second ingredient was the cucumber, he peeled that and seeded it, threw that in. Not exactly your standard guacamole ingredient.
Or a milkshake ingredient either.
I'm guessing it's not a milkshake. He put some cilantro in after that, followed that up with a squeeze of lime.
Lime and milkshakes. I don't know.
It's not a milkshake, but I'm guessing it's not guacamole either at this point. I don't know where he's going with this.
Where did you get the banana?
Actually, that's the plantain. A lot of people confuse it with the banana, but not exactly the same. Cousin of the banana, but they have a lot less sugar. They're generally used in cooking because they're so much tougher, usually used when they're unripe.
Oh, okay. So I guess monkeys don't eat plantains.
They definitely do not eat plantains.
But, they do use sign language and tools.
That is true. It looks like Matt's going to be frying those plantains now.
Yeah, frying is fun. Oh, watch out, Matt.
You have got to be careful in the kitchen, especially when working with hot oils.
I know all about that. I was fired from 3 restaurants for starting oil fires.
I'm curious to see what he's going to be doing with this salmon. I mean, we haven't seen anything from that yet. And keep in mind, he has to use all 3 ingredients, the avocado, the plantain, and the salmon.
Yeah, I have to say that I think Matt might be stumped already. First of all, he's frying fruit. He has some kind of weird avocado milkshake in the fridge. There's no way he can cook the fish to make me like what he's trying to do right now. Stumped.
And it looks like he's smashing those plantains now.
I believe that the people of Central and South America actually call them tostones.
He seems to be spending an inordinate amount of time on these plantains, considering he blended up that avocado at the start. We haven't even seen anything from that, and we have yet to even see the salmon.
Yeah, I don't know what inordinate means, but this really reminds me of that game Whack-A-Mole.
I have no idea how these 3 ingredients are going to come together today, but I do know one thing. Our judges are in for a very interesting treat.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but it's time for Matt's Tangent.
Avocados are a great and easy snack, filled with monounsaturated fat. That's the good stuff. Try putting your avocados on a soup or a salad. But my favorite way to eat them is to slice them, sprinkle some seasoned salt on them, and then, they're so great. Now, a ripe avocado should give under moderate pressure, but not be too soft. An unripe avocado is hard, but here's a really good tip how to remedy that. Put the avocado in the microwave for a minute or 2. Be careful, it's hot. Chill it down for a little while, but it really should help it. All right, enjoy.
Meanwhile, back in the kitchen.
And there's that salmon that we've been waiting for, chopping it up, cubing it.
Oh, and there are the plantains. He's frying them again.
It looks like that's the case. He fried them, smashed them, then fried them again to make basically a plantain chip out of them.
Anything that's twice fried is okay in my book, my friend.
And into the saute pan with the salmon.
And you don't fry that too long, right?
No, that's actually sauteing, not frying. Just a couple minutes should do it.
Because I always have a problem leaving things on the burner too long. In fact, to the point where the smoke detector usually tells me when I'm finished with the dish.
At this point, I really wouldn't mind talking to someone else. Matt, you've almost got it done. How's it going?
Oh, it's going very, very well. I'm really excited about this. I got some great ingredients, and I'm going to pull a twist with the avocado and make a gazpacho that's avocado-based instead of tomato. So I'm feeling really good.
Interesting. So he's going with a gazpacho instead of a guacamole.
Right. Gazpacho is Spanish for milkshake.
I can't wait to see how he puts this dish together.
It's plating time.
Well, now that we know what it is, that avocado gazpacho is looking good.
I have to say, I think I might try this fried fruit milkshake fish mix.
It's an interesting choice to put the salmon directly on top of the gazpacho. I'm wondering, and there you go, the plantain chips right on the side. Beautiful.
Looks good to me, but let's see what our judges have to say about that.
Well, with these ingredients, I decided to steer away from the guacamole, which you might have thought was, people associate with avocados. I made one of my favorite dishes, a guacamole and cucumber gazpacho, a little spicy, and I also had some fried plantains, and I just quickly sauteed the salmon as sort of a protein component and a little bit extra flavor. So enjoy.
This is definitely not what I imagined for these ingredients. But I have to say that the avocado base is a real mellow flavor, and then the salmon isn't overdone with any kind of spices or extra flavor, and the plantain gives it a sweetness. All the flavors together actually really go well. I like this a lot.
All right, thank you.
Well, Matt, I think you faced an uphill battle with these 3 different ingredients. I think the gazpacho is excellent on its own. I think the salmon was very well cooked, well seasoned. In the plantains, I would have liked a little more well done, a little more crispy. Overall, I just don't think the ingredients meld well together, at least as far as this approach is concerned. I think you've been stumped.
Okay, well, I tried.
I like the combination of flavors. I love salmon. I love avocado. Plantains are new to me. have not been a big fan of plantains, but I think it goes together well. Good job.
Well, thank you.
Let's tally the votes. Well, mash my taters, Matt. You passed.
Well, I'm glad I passed. And you know what? This is something I was really proud of. This is something I would serve at a restaurant. And I guess not everybody liked it, but you know what? I had fun, and I hope you did too. Don't be afraid of the kitchen. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
That's it for this episode of Stump the Chef.
For hundreds of great shows like this one, go to onnetworks.com.